94. I'm a state certified driving instructor. I teach adults and teens. And we're going to show you what you need to do to pass your test. I have 24 years of experience, and I do the master classes daily. So we're in a parking lot right now. We're relaxed for a moment. We're going to breathe. We're going to adjust our rear center mirror so we can see everything out of our back window. We're going to look straight ahead, and we should be able to see the side of the car to the left, and we're going to be able to see the side of the car to the right. So our mirrors are adjusted pretty good. Reversing is a very dangerous maneuver in the parking lot, so we're going to pull forward. You always want to look around and see information and see your traffic scene. I'm in a parking lot right now. So we have cars, some people, and then we're going to go down this driveway. We have to yield because we are the side road. You'll see a car coming. They have the right of way. We practice hand over hand. Now I'm going to make a right turn. I'm going to look where I'm going. I'm going to turn my head and look to the right. R-I-G-H-T. When you're learning to drive, you want to focus on safety. I'm going to have my hands at 10 and 2. I'm going to have great speed control, and I want to take my time. We're coming up to a main street. We're the side street. We have a stop sign. This is why a stop sign is here. S-T-O-P. Now we need to move forward. I'm going to show you this. It's called showing the car. Look left, right, left. There's actually a person laying on the ground. I don't know if there's something wrong, but I'm going to make sure they're okay. You okay, brother? I just want to make sure.
Yeah, no problems.
It's part of life.
Yeah, I just gotta lay out here.
I get it, man. All right, brother. Always, man. See? I care about people. And you never know. You always got to be aware. If you see someone struggling, help them. Say something. Okay? And you never know when someone is going through some stuff. Okay? So that was real. All right, we're on the side street. There's a speed hump. We're going to go slow. If not, you will bottom out your car and tear everything up from underneath. We're going to go over nice and easy and take our time. We're going to turn on our right turn signal. Someone will let... All right, guys, we always want to be safe on the road. I have both hands on the wheel. Whenever you're driving, and particularly we're on I-94 right now, we'll be getting on Gratiot soon, you want to stay consistent. I like to drive in the middle lane. It's really smooth. It's safe. I could go to the left if I want to go faster, but it's no need right now. If I want to go slower, but also get cut off, and I'm being a little sarcastic, but also I'm being real. You see those cars to the right. Some people are using blinkers, some are not. The black Ram that's cut over, that's against the law. You don't want to cross the solid white lines. But I'm just trying to find the best route for me that is safe, right? And this is why you watch this masterclass, because I'm a driving instructor. I have 24 years of experience, and I'm not going to lie to you. What is going on? Hey, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. I do appreciate you. Right? Tell me what state you're from. I'm from the Midwest. So I'm trying to take my time. You can see it's getting really packed up. And of course, there's major construction across the United States, particularly in the Midwest, Michigan, Chicago, Illinois. So we're slowing down to about 50. The speed limit is 70. Scotland, hey, how you doing? Right? What time is it there in Scotland? And thank you for tuning in. Okay, we're in a suburban area outside of Metro Detroit. I'll be heading to Chicago. So we're driving and we're trying to maintain good speed here. And then eventually I'm going to get off at Gratiot, 9 p.m. Okay, it is 4:17 Eastern Standard Time here in the United States. I think I remember you coming on before. Thank you for taking the time to watch the content, ask me some questions. You guys drive on the left, if I'm correct. We drive on the right. This person is hauling cement. I do not want to be behind him. One of those stones could come out. So I'm at about 65. The speed limit is 70. Most of our roads where I am are 70. Some of the areas are 75. 94 changes from 75. Thank you, visiting the U.S. Okay, again, okay. You got to reach out to me when you're in the U.S. And the good thing that I see is just being consistent. I'm trying to be consistent on my speed. I'm trying to take my time, and I'm holding about 65 miles an hour. Most traffic is going between 65 and about 77 miles an hour. I'm cruising about 70 right now, and usually around 70, that's when you get the best fuel mileage. So we're just trying to stay safe, watch out for other cars. At Los Angeles, oh my gosh, huge area. I've been out there before. We did a couple of videos. This was around 2020, 2021. We went to Vid Summit in Los Angeles, California, flew into LAX. A lot of good memories. So we're going around the curve, and we're just taking our time. And by the way, how much is gasoline or petrol in your area? I'm trying to go in real easy and real smooth. I'm not trying to overturn the wheel. And speaking on expressway, a lot of my students say, get us out around the third drive. This long, deep drive will kind of force you to learn to have good speed control and good lane line reference. The shorter drives, getting on and off I-94, Maras, Cashew, 9 mile, 10 mile, and so on, that will teach you. Okay, diesel, all right, oh, diesel's really high. So I'm just trying to be really patient and smooth with this drive and not turn the wheel so hard. And I think a lot of you want to learn how to drive, and I'm going to show you by staying smooth. And I did a live earlier talking about some of the things about driving in Detroit, driving in large metro areas. Stay out of trouble, don't tailgate other cars, have good speed control, and good lane line reference. We're about 70 almost. I'm trying to stay very smooth. I'm trying to take my time. I'm really trying to be patient. I'm not trying to overpower the car. I don't need to go 80. I don't need to go 90. It's not that serious. And because I'm an instructor, I will lose my endorsement. So those are two very big reasons for me not to speed. Okay? We're going real easy on the curve, and then in a moment, we'll get off and get on to Gratiot. Unfortunately, I can't get over. I could have got off at Harper, but I would have to cut off 2 cars, and I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to be a good advocate of good, safe driving. But I think we'll get to the Mount Clemens trap area, and then that will take us around to Mount Clemens, and then to Gratiot. So we got these solid white lines. This is to discourage changing lanes. This is a really long curve, and this can be peaceful. All right, I'm back on now, so I'm trying to take my time. We're going to get off at this exit ahead, so I want to get over to the right, okay? And I'm going to slow down. The right lane, you can drive here, but remember, cars are going to cut us off. Semi-trucks are going to cut us off, right? I know. Hey, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. I had a couple of clients calling, but I'm trying to really be safe, right? But we will be teaching a young lady who's 21 who has cerebral palsy how to drive tonight. We'll try to make some clips of that. The temperature here is 87 degrees. It's hot. I'm in an air conditioning vehicle. Safe is 87 degrees. It's very hot. What is the temperature near you? Okay. So 87 degrees, it's hot out here. You want to make sure your car can handle the heat. Good tires, good brake, cooling system. Okay, we'll do a tutorial on that. So here's my exit coming up. It's a very sharp curve, right? It's like 25 miles an hour. I would go like 15. You're going to see my speed. Okay, I'm going too fast. It said slow down. Okay, my man on a motorcycle lost his life here. He skidded and hit that sign. You see the skid mark. So we want to go very slow on this. I don't even think I can't make a left. I can't make a right turn. You see the sign. So I'm gonna have to turn back around. I apologize, guys. I'm gonna have to turn back around, get back on the expressway. So sometimes things happen. You see the sign. There's literally no road here to the right. I cannot make a right turn. It says one way. How could I be so stupid? But it happens, right? So you gotta know how to read signs, man. All right, we gotta go over this construction thing. Okay, we do not have a four-wheeler. Can I even merge on here? Oh my goodness. I think I screwed myself. I might have to take that road. You know what? I'm making a left turn here. Guys, this is real. One of these roads goes through. Oh my God. Well, we're going on an adventure, guys. Okay? We are going on an adventure. I don't know if this road goes through. It may. We're by Air Force Base. You see the military vehicles, right? And then this is an industrial area. So I think this road goes toward a main thoroughfare of Gratiot, but I guess we're going to find out, right? And me, like everyone else, that other part of 94 was under construction. I'm fairly familiar with this area, but I'm a little lost. But this is real life. So I want to show you that I'm human. You're like, yeah, Myles, you're human. And we're just going to take our time. And I'm hoping this road goes all the way through. I guess we're going to find out. The Air Force Base is to my right. Obviously, it's protected by the federal government. We're not trying to go in the area we should not go in. That would be, I would get arrested. Your driving instructor would get arrested. So we're just going to stay calm. I was a little hesitant, but we're here. And I'm looking for a familiar road. Okay? We see a warning sign ahead. How do you feel? A little nervous, a little anxious. I think I'm okay. Joy Boulevard. I think I'm okay. I think I found a familiar road. Thank God. Okay, we got to go over really slow. I don't want to bottom out this vehicle. Hey, okay, I see a sign that's familiar. Sorry about the bumps. Huge industrial area. So I'm hoping that this will take us where we need to go. I'm looking for some more familiar roads. Sorry guys, I gotta turn the AC on a little high. The phone and camera overheating a little bit, but this is real. And I'll tell you in 1 second if we get on some familiar roads. Oh, this phone is overheating. I think I'm okay. I found a familiar road. Sorry about the bumps. This is real life. We're gonna keep it moving. And this road will take us up to Gratiot, runs north and southbound. I do have noise cancellating microphones. I'm hoping they'll work. I'm just trying to get this phone cooled down some. Feels like it's cooling down some. Do any of you have bad roads like this? If you put yes in the comments, this sucks, but this is a part of our tutorial. Okay? I'm just keeping it real with you, and that's why I think you like watching this. I'm not going to lie to you. Your instructor was lost for a second, but I knew these roads run parallel, and I remember the Air Force Base. Okay. I think I'm okay. Yeah, we're back up to Gratiot. Whoa, that was stressful, guys. But I stayed calm, and I'm gonna wait. I don't know what they're doing. I have the right of way. That truck should not have turned. I'm gonna get over, and we don't want to hang around semi trucks. Okay. So that was a very educational experience, I would say. And then we have a car over there with the hood up. Truck. What are they doing? All right, we're going to maintain good speed. We're going to take our time. The speed limit here is 45. We're now on Gratiot, more relaxed, calm. Sometimes you have to take different routes. And if there was a major accident here, I could have taken that route to get, but I still would have not been able to get on 94, so I still would have been stuck. All right, I'm maintaining a good speed. I'm scanning. Yes, the United States is a very patriotic country, but remember, I had a client whose parents put up flags. You have flags at gas stations, car dealerships, schools, and nuclear facilities, and a lot of corporations. So there are a lot of flags. Thank you for bringing that up. Yep, there are a lot of flags. Do you have a lot of flags where you are? We're just trying to be calm, be patient, take our time. And we're just trying to keep good space. I see them merging out, so I'm not going to panic. But a lot of people do that. I hate, guys. I hate when people put us in danger. Okay, I'm going to squeeze my brake. I am not running this light. This is too dangerous. I don't want to get hit. Whether you were with me or not, you see them running the light. That's how accidents happen, man. Don't do that. So let's review a second. I was lost. I'm not even going to pretend. I was panicking. We got off on 94. I forgot there was construction. I needed to make a right. I could not make a right. I had to make a left. I was by the Air Force Base. So I took the 2nd Street thinking, knowing that it runs parallel, and then it would run back into a route that I knew. I guess lucky. Okay. But you do get lost in downtown Detroit, downtown Chicago, downtown Houston, Texas, downtown Los Angeles, California. And this video is about being real and being honest. Okay. So I'm back on the main thoroughfare. I'm back on Gratiot, as you can tell, and I'm trying to cool off these devices. It's not a political statement. People are just patriotic. There's a car dealership to my right. They got big flags. Okay. Okay. Having a flag means you're a patriot. You love your country. If I was in Afghanistan, I would have an Afghanistan flag. Okay. If I was in Qatar, I would have a flag that represents my country. So love your country, man. What is wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. So we're in Gratiot. We're taking our time. Smoother, more relaxed. Things look more familiar. And remember, Gratiot runs from the downtown area all the way out. And then it changes names, takes you out to the country. And then people used to take this road all the way up to the upper peninsula, and the black truck is tailgating. Well, I don't try to outthink my government, right? And I'm an American. I love my country. And my cousin, she was in the military. I have members who are in the armed forces and police officers. So I'm a patriot and I don't apologize. And then when I stream live at home, I have American flag behind me. So I will never apologize for being an American and being a patriot. Never have, never will. But it's all good. Yeah, definitely. And then I'm going to make my turn. I'm going into the first lane real easy. Okay? And a lot of commercials They represent, the American way, hot dogs, apple pie, Chevrolet, the bald eagle, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, I'm gonna go up slow, then I'm gonna make my right turn. All right, here we go, here we go. It's kind of dangerous. I'm gonna let them go by. Guys out here. So now we have changed. We're in a neighborhood. We're going slower. We're taking our time. We're being patient. And we're trying to really just settle down. We're now in neighborhoods. So we have stop signs, yield signs. We have kids. We have school buses. So the energy has changed, but also it's more dangerous. We're going to come up to the stop sign and stop. S-T-O-P. And I'm looking left, right, left, turning on my left turn signal. This is where you become calm. This is where you become relaxed. And then while you're commenting, hey, subscribe. I want to get people on this channel. I want to know what you think, right? I want to, crank this podcast back up, Driving with Myles. And I want you to join the podcast, right? I don't know if my moderator is on, E. She's from the New York area, but we're going to set it up so we can get some emails. And then I'm trying to get people on this podcast, right? Thank you. And we're about driving. We're about helping people become independent, right? I'm blessed. A team behind me, family, teachers, the community. You can't do it by yourself, right? Yeah, you can't do it by yourself. But I'm open-minded to hear other people's point of view. And that's a good thing. And just because maybe you don't agree with me or I don't agree with you, it's fine. But we can learn from each other. I want to learn from you and be open-minded. I want you to learn from me and be open-minded. And that's how we celebrate learning and knowledge. That's how I think about it, right? So, I see this person coming in this big truck. I'm just going to pull over and wait and chill. That's a big truck, big lifted truck there, right? If you just joined us, we were lost. I wasn't sure what I was doing, but I was near the Air Force Base and cut off at 94, and I couldn't make my turn. So, yeah, but I made it. And then what's going to happen, I have a 2-hour break. I'm going to drive a young adult, and then at 7:45, I'm going to drive a young lady who has cerebral palsy. I want to talk about speed control. I had good speed control. We went on Gratiot. I got lost. We were on I-94. I had good speed control. I had good lane line reference. I took my time. I was able to drive in the middle lane. I was able to get on an exit, and then I was a little confused, but I spoke truth. A lot of instructors or people who are doing master classes will say, oh, let me edit it out. No, because you will get lost when you learn how to drive. Hopefully you're going to go the wrong way. We want to get more people on this live. We want to start this podcast up. Is your drive done? No, I have a 2-hour break. Got to go edit some videos, do some other information. I drive a client from 6:30, 7:30, and then I drive a young lady from 7:45 to 8:45. She has cerebral palsy, and this is a private drive. The parents asked me to do it, so I'm blessed, and we're about helping people. So subscribe, leave comments, and then we will get together and figure out how we can set up the podcast or a Zoom call and just learn. So I want to say thank you. Be a safe driver. Subscribe to Driving with Myles. Bye, guys.